Hello, beloved soul. Welcome back to the Angel Code Message channel. I am truly grateful that your spirit has led you here today. This message is no coincidence. It is heaven sent. And if you are hearing these words, then the angels want you to know this is for you. Before we begin, take a deep breath. Let the noise of the day fade away. Feel your body relax. Let your heart open. You are entering into a sacred space where divine truth flows and your soul is deeply seen. The angels are near and they are ready to speak. If this is your first time here, I warmly invite you to subscribe and turn on notifications. This channel is a spiritual portal, a place where the voice of heaven meets you right where you are. You are not alone on this journey, and we want you to walk with us as we continue to receive divine messages meant to guide, comfort, and elevate. And now, before we go further, I want to ask you to activate your faith in the comments right now. Type the words, I believe, just those two words, I believe. This is your declaration that you trust the timing of God, that your heart is open to the message ahead, that your spirit is ready to receive not just information, but transformation. The angels have come with a whisper so personal, so precise, it may catch you off guard. Someone loves you, not just from afar, not just in silence. They love you deeply, fiercely, and quietly. But there is something they don't want you to know. And the angels are revealing it now. This person, who holds you in their heart, is younger than you. And not only are they younger in age, but they also carry a kind of youthful fire that hasn't been dimmed by life's trials. They are vibrant. They are full of life. And they are wealthy, yes, financially, but also spiritually and emotionally. They have the means to bless you, but more than that, they have the depth to walk with you. You may not realize it, but divine timing has been moving silently behind the scenes of your life. Every delay, every heartbreak, every unanswered question, all of it has been working together to bring you into alignment with this person. You were being prepared. They were being prepared. And now, something is shifting. The signs will begin to show up. You'll feel them before you see them. Maybe you'll wake up with a strange sense of excitement. You'll start dreaming about someone you've never met, yet you feel connected to them. You'll notice numbers repeating. You'll feel pulled toward new places, different paths. You may even cross paths in what seems like a coincidence, but nothing about this meeting will be accidental. Matthew 6:33 says, "Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you." You have done this. You've kept your heart pure even when it hurt. You've prayed instead of lashing out. You've waited with dignity. And now, the reward is near. This connection won't just bring companionship, it will bring healing, especially around the areas of wealth, worth, and visibility. For too long, you felt unseen, undervalued, forgotten. But God is sending someone who will see you with spiritual eyes. They will see your past and love you more for it. They will see your flaws and not run away. They will see your gifts and want to invest in them. Isaiah 43:19 reminds us, "Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it?" The angels are saying, it has already begun. You may not fully perceive it yet, but the shift is here. You are walking into a new season. And yes, age may try to whisper doubts. Your mind may wonder, why me? Or, what will people say? But remember this, God does not choose based on human logic. He chooses based on purpose. 1 Samuel 16:7 says, "Man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart." This person's heart has been shaped for yours. You have both been walking parallel paths, learning, healing, growing. Perhaps you've experienced betrayal. So have they. Perhaps you've rebuilt yourself in silence. So have they. Perhaps you've wondered if true God-ordained love is real. They've wondered that too. And here's what they don't want you to know. They've seen you, whether in person, in passing, or in dreams. They've felt the pull. They've asked God about you, but they haven't spoken yet. Why? Because they are waiting on a divine sign. They want to be sure. They want it to be God-ordained. not man-made. They've been hurt before. They've been pursued for their status, their appearance, or their resources, but never for their soul. And that's why they are drawn to you. Your light, your sincerity, your unwavering faith. Proverbs 18:22 says, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord." This person is not just finding romance, they are finding favor in you. You are the good thing. You are the divine reward after their long season of endurance. When the time is right, your spirits will collide like destiny finally waking up. The atmosphere will feel different. Your body will relax. Your soul will recognize. There will be no striving, no performance, just presence. Psalm 91:11 tells us, "For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." This union is protected. Even before it begins, angels are assigned to block the counterfeits, to close the wrong doors, to shield your heart. So if you've been experiencing strange delays, intense spiritual warfare, or even moments of deep emotional release, know this: the closer you get to your promise, the louder the resistance. But no weapon formed against this love will prosper. Isaiah 54:17 reminds us of this truth. And let it comfort you now. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against you in judgment you shall condemn. This is your inheritance. This is your covering. Now, let's speak about preemptive gratitude. If you truly believe this message is for you, then start saying thank you now. Thank God not after they arrive, but before. This is how you shift the atmosphere. This is how you align with the frequency of favor. Philippians 4:6-7 encourages us, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." Let gratitude be your signal to heaven, because this connection will not be ordinary. It will carry weight in the Spirit. Together, you will do things that matter. You will build. You will break curses. You will elevate others, and your children, spiritual or biological, will inherit this blessing. This is why the angels are urging you to prepare, emotionally, spiritually, even physically. Clear space, make room, not just in your home, but in your heart. This love will require courage and surrender and trust, but it will be worth every tear you've cried, every night you've prayed, and every moment you chose faith over fear. You're not too late. You're not too broken. You're not too much. You are right on time for the miracle that has your name on it. This person has watched you from a distance, either in the physical world or through spiritual dreams. They have observed your character, your grace under pressure, your kindness in a world that rarely reciprocates. They are drawn not to your perfection, but to your authenticity. And this is what they haven't wanted you to know. Not because they're hiding, but because they are waiting for divine permission to approach. They've held back because they understand the weight of covenant. They know this isn't a casual pursuit. They aren't interested in fleeting emotions or shallow experiences. They want what is real, what is lasting, what is divine. They want a partner who is more than a companion. Someone who will be a spiritual ally, a builder, a healer, a mirror. And in you, they have seen a glimpse of that, but you haven't seen them yet, or perhaps you've noticed, but dismissed it. The age difference, the timing, the unexpected connection. But heaven sees differently. Heaven sees alignment where the world sees confusion. Heaven sees purpose where the world sees contradiction. Isaiah 55:8-9 tells us, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." You may not fully understand the why or the how, but the Spirit is asking you to trust. There's a larger story unfolding here. This isn't just about you meeting someone. This is about a generational assignment, a spiritual blueprint that God wrote long before you even knew what love was. This union, this holy joining, has generational implications. Your future together will break the chains of poverty, fear, shame, and abandonment. You will parent children, whether naturally or through mentorship, who will walk in the light of freedom. You will build ministries, businesses, and safe havens for others who were once broken like you. Your story will become a testimony of how God can restore what was once thought impossible. Deuteronomy 28:2 speaks directly into this moment. And all these blessings shall come upon you and overtake you, if you obey the voice of the Lord your God. You have obeyed. You've waited, even when it hurt. You've chosen integrity over popularity. And now, blessings are about to overtake you. But let us pause here, because with this kind of destiny comes responsibility. The angels are issuing a warning, gentle but serious. Do not let impatience cause you to accept a counterfeit. Do not let loneliness make you settle for less than what God promised. You will be tested. Just before the right one comes, a familiar voice might return. Someone who once had access to your heart but never honored it. They may say all the right words. They may even weep in front of you. But look deeper. Discern their spirit. John 4:1 reminds us, "Beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God. Not every good thing is a God thing. Not every admirer is a divine match. This is why your discernment must be sharp. Your spirit must stay aligned. You must remain in prayer, not paranoia. Let peace, not pressure, guide your yes. Because when the right person enters, your body will feel safe. Your mind will feel clear. Your heart will feel calm. Love from God never rushes, never manipulates, never demands. It waits, it honors, it covers. This person, though younger, carries a maturity that many older souls lack. Because they've walked through fire, their wealth didn't shield them from pain, it shaped them through it. They've been misunderstood, misused, misjudged, and in those lonely places, they met God. They discovered who they really are. So don't be surprised if their energy feels older than their age. Don't be surprised if they speak with wisdom beyond their years. Don't question their readiness just because of a number. Remember, David was a teenager when he defeated Goliath. Esther was young when she saved her nation. Age is not God's metric, obedience is. Proverbs 4:7 declares, "Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom. And in all you're getting, get understanding." This person has sought wisdom. They've been mentored, molded, and spiritually matured for this very moment in time. They don't just want a relationship, they want restoration. And that restoration begins with you. You've been chosen for this assignment because you carry something they need, not just affection, but anointing. You carry a voice that calms storms, a presence that brings peace, a faith that shakes doubt. They will look to you not for validation, but for alignment. They will want to walk beside you, not ahead of you, and never behind you. Ecclesiastes 4:12 reminds us, "Though one may be overpowered, two can defend themselves." A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Your bond will not be built on emotion alone, but on spiritual unity, with God as the 3rd strand. And yes, there will be moments of challenge, because whenever 2 powerful souls come together, friction is inevitable, but you will not break, because you'll be anchored in truth, not in ego. Even now, the Spirit is softening your heart, preparing you for something deeper than you've known. You're being invited to a higher level of love, not just romantic love, but love that reflects the heart of God. You may begin to notice a stirring in your spirit, a longing, a craving, not for attention, but for alignment. This is the Holy Spirit nudging you to make space, to let go of old soul ties, to clear emotional clutter, to say goodbye to what no longer serves your growth, because your heart must be open, not just available, and to the one listening who feels unworthy of this kind of love, hear this now. You are not damaged goods. You are not too late. You are not forgotten. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. Joel 2:25 says, "I will restore to you the years that the locust has eaten, Everything that was stolen, time, love, joy, hope, God is restoring through this union, not just with another person, but with yourself. So what do you do now? You wait with expectation. You pray with specificity. You protect your peace. You affirm yourself daily. You live as if the promise is already unfolding, because it is. Speak this now. I am ready for the love that God has chosen for me. Say it out loud. Let your soul hear it. Let your angels respond to it. The time is near. And if this message has stirred something inside of you, stay with it. Do not click away. Let the presence of God fill your space. Let the truth of His word settle in your bones, because this is only the beginning. There is something holy about waiting. Not the kind of waiting that feels empty or pointless, but the sacred kind. The kind that transforms you. The kind that refines your character, heals your old wounds, and prepares you to carry the weight of answered prayers. You have been in that sacred waiting season, and heaven has taken notice. You have waited with dignity. You have cried, but you kept your faith. You have questioned, but you didn't abandon hope. You've walked through loneliness, not with bitterness, but with quiet strength. And because of that, because of how you've endured, you are now being positioned for what others only dream of. This person who loves you so deeply in secret has watched your light from afar. Perhaps they've seen your work, your walk, your worship. Maybe they've heard you speak words that pierce their soul. Or maybe they've simply noticed the way your presence shifts the atmosphere of any room you enter. They were captivated by your spirit before they ever considered your face. That is divine, that is rare, and that is why they've remained silent until now. You see, the love they carry is not shallow. It's not driven by lust or convenience. It's driven by reverence. They are in awe of you, not because you're perfect, but because you're real, because you are deeply rooted, because you are faithful to what most overlook. That kind of love takes courage, and this person has been praying for the strength to step forward. Song of Songs 8:7 says, "Many waters cannot quench love. Rivers cannot wash it away." That's the kind of love this is. The kind that doesn't disappear when tested. The kind that deepens with distance. The kind that is orchestrated by the Spirit, not manufactured by the flesh. You may be feeling emotions you can't explain right now. A softening of your heart, a warming in your chest. That's confirmation. Your soul is recognizing the truth your mind doesn't fully understand yet. Because this message is not for your logic, it's for your spirit. The angels are surrounding you even now, clearing pathways, exposing counterfeits, and whispering reassurance. They're reminding you that it's safe to hope again, that it's safe to open, that it's safe to receive. Because what's coming is not a repeat of your past, it's the redemption of it. You've settled before, haven't you? Not because you didn't know your worth, but because you were tired of being strong, because you thought maybe good enough was the best you could get. But God says no. He's been reserving something extraordinary for you. And now, it's your time. Isaiah 61 declares, "Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you." You are entering into your season of arising. You will no longer have to fight for attention or beg for consistency. What's meant for you will find you with ease, not because you didn't struggle, but because you learned how to struggle well. This love will not break you. It will bless you. It will not confuse you. It will clarify everything. You will finally understand why nothing else worked out, because nothing else was sent by God. It was training. It was pruning. But now comes the promise. Your future spouse may be younger, yes, but do not mistake youth for immaturity. They have been through more than most their age. They've experienced loss, rejection, failure. They've had to build from the ground up, and in that process, they've discovered a version of themselves that few people get to meet. The anointed, aligned, awakened version. the version God has matched with you. They may be successful, yes, wealthy even, but their success has not spoiled them. It has sanctified them. They've learned to carry riches without letting riches carry them. They've learned to be generous without expecting applause. They've learned to lead without losing their soul. This is the person heaven has been preparing for you. Jeremiah 17:7-8 says, "But blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in him. They will be like a tree planted by the water. Its leaves are always green." You are that tree, and this connection will be your living water. Together, you will thrive. You will build something that lasts, something that honors God and inspires others. Your home will be an altar. Your union will be a ministry. Your love will preach without words. But here is where you must stay vigilant, because the enemy knows your heart is close to breakthrough. He can sense the shift in the spirit, so he will try to distract you. Old temptations may resurface. Old wounds may flare up. Old fears may whisper again. Don't fall for it. Corinthians 2:11 reminds us that we are not ignorant of the enemy's schemes. You must remain rooted in truth. You must guard your peace. You must resist the urge to settle, because what's coming is too sacred to be sabotaged. This is the time to deepen your connection with God, to strengthen your spiritual disciplines, to pray with fire, to fast with focus, to worship with wild abandon, because the enemy cannot touch what is fully surrendered to God. Psalm 37:3-4 gives us this instruction. Trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and enjoy safe pasture. Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. You've delighted in him. You've obeyed when it was hard. You've loved when it wasn't returned. And now, he's giving you the desire you didn't even know how to pray for. So what happens next? What should you do? You prepare, not in fear, but in faith. You start living as if the promise is already unfolding. You set boundaries. You heal completely. You release resentment. You make room, not just for another person, but for the life that will come with them. You write the vision. You clean your space. You declutter your mind. You stop rehearsing failure. You stop assuming betrayal. You begin to expect good things, because good is your portion now. Psalm 23:6 says, "Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life." It's not just a verse, it's your inheritance. And hear me clearly. When this person steps forward, you will know. Not because of butterflies, but because of peace. Not because they complete you, but because they complement you. They will not worship you. They will not control you. They will honor you. They will understand your calling. And they will cover you in prayer. Their silence has not been absence. It's been reverence. They didn't want to speak until God said it was time. They didn't want to approach until heaven confirmed it. That is integrity. That is spiritual maturity. And that is love. So once again, declare it in the comments. I believe. This is not just about hope. This is about agreement. When you type it, you're aligning your spirit with heaven's rhythm. You're saying, I trust the process. I welcome the blessing. I receive the promise. Something sacred is being birthed within you right now. Even as you sit in silence, listening to these words, your soul is awakening to the divine truth that has been calling to you in whispers and dreams. The angels are not only confirming what you've long suspected, they're inviting you to trust more deeply than you ever have before. Because what's coming isn't just another relationship. It's a destiny merger, a holy covenant, a spiritual assignment dressed in human form. You've felt the signs, haven't you? That odd sense of urgency, like something is about to shift. That sudden peace in moments where chaos should reign. The repetition of numbers, perhaps 222, 111, 444. Each one a code from heaven, a reminder that alignment is in motion. These aren't random. These are divine fingerprints on your timeline. Evidence that the heavens are watching your steps and preparing you for a love that is both prophetic and purposeful. The person who loves you so much more than they've let on has been feeling it too. You are both being pulled by the same divine thread, a thread woven by God before time began. You are both dreamers, both warriors, both people who have been broken and rebuilt, not by chance, but by divine intention. And now your paths are being drawn together by the unseen hand of the Almighty. But here is what they don't want you to know. They are afraid. Afraid not of you, but of the intensity of what they feel for you. They've never felt this before. Not in any past relationship, not in any fleeting attraction. This love is different. It carries weight. It carries legacy. It carries God. They've kept their love guarded because they sense how sacred it is. And sacred things must be protected until the appointed time. But time is catching up now. And soon, what was hidden will be revealed. Matthew 10:26 says, "There is nothing concealed that will not be disclosed, or hidden that will not be made known." This verse speaks not just of secrets, but of divine revelations. What's been kept from your eyes is being made ready for your spirit to receive. This person has been watching your spiritual glow grow brighter. They've seen the way you carry yourself, the way you pour into others, the way you refuse to settle. They've admired you in silence, thinking, could someone like that ever love me? And the angels are saying, yes, because this connection is not about status. It's about spirit. Not about perfection, but about purpose. They've wrestled with insecurity, with unworthiness. They've compared themselves to others, asking God, am I enough? And yet, in their quiet time, the answer always comes back the same. You are the one. You are the one who brings peace to their storm. You are the one who feels like home. Song of Songs 3:4 captures this perfectly. I have found the one whom my soul loves. Not the one their flesh desired, not the one that made the most sense on paper, but the one their soul recognizes in silence. You may begin to notice their presence increasing in subtle ways. A glance held too long, a message with hidden meaning, a kind act done with reverence. Do not dismiss these signs. The angels are prompting them to reveal their heart, little by little, so that your soul is not startled by the fullness of the truth. You might even find yourself bumping into them more often, or being brought up in conversations unexpectedly. These divine patterns are the Spirit's way of weaving your lives together slowly and gracefully. And when the full truth comes out, it will feel like an unveiling, like you're being handed a key to a mystery your soul has always known. You won't need to force it. You won't need to overanalyze. You will simply know. Isaiah 30:21 says, your ears shall hear a word behind you, saying, this is the way, walk in it. Whenever you turn to the right hand, or whenever you turn to the left. That inner voice will confirm the moment. Your peace will be louder than your fear. But here's what makes this love so unusual. It will also bring financial restoration. This person isn't just emotionally supportive or spiritually wise. They carry abundance. And they've been praying for someone to build with, not just be with. They've acquired wealth, but they want to leave legacy. They want to invest in something eternal. And you are that eternal thing. Their love will open doors. Not in a transactional way, but in a covenantal way. They will want to elevate you. Not because you need fixing, but because you are worthy of honor. They will make room for your vision, fund your calling, speak life into your work. You will not have to shrink to fit into their life. You will expand. Malachi 3:10 reminds us of God's abundance. See if I will not open the windows of heaven and pour out for you a blessing until it overflows. This connection is an overflow moment, a window of heaven relationship, one that feels like increase in every direction, emotionally, spiritually, and materially. And yes, there will be spiritual opposition. The enemy does not want this love to flourish. He will send distractions, former lovers, confusing signs, sudden fear, but none of it will prosper if you stay anchored in prayer, anchored in truth, anchored in discernment. Psalm 91:4 assures us, he will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. Your protection has already been assigned. You are not walking into this blindly. Heaven has gone ahead of you, so do not second guess what is being revealed. Do not let fear cancel the promise. Instead, lean into it. Pray over it. Anoint your space. Prepare for partnership, not just romance. Prepare for impact, not just intimacy. Because when this person finally tells you how they feel, it won't be ordinary. It will be an outpouring. It will be a confession wrapped in reverence. They will speak not just with emotion, but with clarity. They will say things like, "I've been praying about you," or "I feel peace when I'm around you." These are not lines. These are prophetic declarations. Proverbs 16:9 says, "A man's heart plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps." This person had no idea they would love you like this. But the Lord directed their heart, and now they are yours. Not by chance, but by choice. A holy choice. When it happens, you'll cry, not out of sadness, but out of recognition. You'll remember this message. You'll feel the words echo in your chest, and you'll whisper back, "Thank you, God. You really heard me." So today, start living like it's already happening. Speak it. Dress for it. Make space for it. Believe in it. Because heaven believes in you. And if your spirit is stirred right now, if your heart is thumping, if your eyes are welling, if your peace is rising, this message is for you. Don't doubt it. Don't dismiss it. Declare it. Type it once more in the comments. I believe. This is your agreement. This is your alignment. The love you've been praying for has already seen you, has already loved you, and is already being released toward you. As we bring this divine message to a close, the angels are still speaking, still moving, still ministering to your heart. There is one more revelation they want to pour into you. The love that is coming into your life is not ordinary because you are not ordinary. This person has been divinely assigned to you, not to complete you, but to partner with you in the fulfillment of God's plan over both of your lives. For too long, the world has taught us that love is performance. That we must earn it, chase it, manipulate, or beg for it. But heaven's version of love is peace. It is presence. It is partnership without pressure. And that is exactly what you're about to receive. You will no longer have to explain your worth to someone. You will no longer have to prove your value. This person will see you through spiritual eyes, not worldly filters. They will not be confused about your importance. They will be in awe of it, because they have been praying for someone like you. And the angels have made it clear, you are the answer to their prayer, just as they are the answer to yours. This is why your spiritual preparation has been so intense. The pruning, the stretching, the isolation, the inner healing. It all had to happen. You had to become the version of yourself who was ready for a love this rare. Romans 8:18 says, "The sufferings of this present time are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us." Every tear you've cried has watered the seeds of this connection. And now the harvest is coming. You've been prepared for more than romance. You've been prepared for legacy. This relationship will impact generations. It will produce fruit that your children's children will eat from. It will restore everything the enemy tried to steal from your lineage: love, joy, stability, trust, unity. This is not just about you. It's about those who will come after you. You are breaking generational patterns. The curses of abandonment, lack, division, and fear, they end with you. Because you chose healing. You chose righteousness. You chose to wait for God's best. Timothy 4:78 affirms this. "I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. Now there is in store a crown of righteousness, which the Lord will award to me on that day." Your crown is coming. Your reward is on the way. The fight to remain pure, the race to keep believing, it was not in vain. You may have seen others get into relationships quickly. You may have watched people settle, compromise, or manipulate their way into partnerships. And maybe you've wondered, did I miss my moment? But hear this clearly. You haven't missed anything. What's coming isn't late. It's right, on time. It's been protected, not delayed. Isaiah 40:31 reminds us, "But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles." You have waited, and now you are about to soar. Let your heart expand. Let your hope return. Let your walls fall down. Because this is a safe love, a solid love, a spiritually secured love. You will wake up next to peace. You will pray together. You will laugh until tears stream down your face. You will build a home, not just a house. You will have disagreements, yes, but even those will become pathways to deeper understanding, not division. This person will know how to hold space for your emotions, how to speak your love language, how to support your calling. They will want to protect, not possess, to lead, not lord, to build, not burden. You'll look back on the days when you almost settled and thank God for the closed doors. You'll remember every lonely night and finally understand they weren't empty. They were holy. They were preparing you for this psalm. 126:5-6 says, "Those who sow in tears shall reap with shouts of joy. They shall come home with shouts of joy, carrying their sheaves. Your joy is coming home. Your promise is coming into view. Your harvest is ready." And now, the final instruction from heaven. Stay positioned. Don't go looking. Don't try to force the connection. You don't need to chase what's already on the way. You only need to align yourself with the rhythm of God's will. Here's how. Wake up every day and give thanks as if the promise has already been fulfilled. Speak life over your future, over your home, over your marriage. Say things like, "Thank you, Lord, for the love I'm receiving. Thank you for preparing me. Thank you for aligning our spirits." This is the power of preemptive gratitude. Philippians 1:6 says, "He who began a good work in you will be faithful to complete it." The love that is coming to you is the completion of a divine work that began long ago. And nothing, not time, not age, not opposition, can stop what heaven has ordained. So take courage, open your heart, breathe deeply, and expect the miraculous. Your life is about to shift. Your heart is about to be filled. And your future, it's already rejoicing. If this message touched your spirit, I ask you now, comment below with this faith-filled phrase, "Blessed and ready." Let heaven and the angels record your agreement. Let it be written in the spiritual realm that you said yes to your promise, yes to your purpose, yes to your prophetic love. If you felt peace in these words, if you felt clarity, if you felt something awaken inside of you, please like this video, share it with someone who needs encouragement, and subscribe to this space, Angel Code Message Channel, for more divine words that speak directly to your soul. Your love story is being written in heaven, and the ink is almost dry. Stay in faith, stay in position. You are not waiting in vain, you are being prepared for glory. God bless you, chosen one. The angels are rejoicing, heaven is smiling, and love is knocking at your door.